Hello and welcome to Yoga by Campy. I'm Campy. Thank you for joining me as I travel around with my trusty mat. Today I'm in Penang in Malaysia, and this class is part of my post-exercise yoga series. Today the focus is on the hips. So all you need is space for your mat, some comfortable clothes, and we can begin. So releasing in the hips, we often hold a lot of tension and tightness there, especially if you do a lot of exercise, running, cycling, or even just sitting down for a lot of your day, contracting in this hip area. Interesting fact about the hips, so we have 4 ball and socket joints within the body, shoulders and hips, 2 of each. Ball and socket means there's a lot of range of motion, so it can go forwards and backwards, flexion, extension, side to side, abduction and adduction, and also rotational, so external rotation, internal rotation. There's a lot of movement in that joint, which means there are a lot of muscles that have to be taken care of and supported. So what we're going to do in this class is try and stretch, release, and a bit of strengthen of those muscles. So coming into this kind of giving birth position, apparently giving birth is a very good hip opener, not that I would know, but you want your feet as wide as your mat. Just place your hands behind you, fingers facing forward so you can push down to the heels of the hands. Just lift the chest to start with, and we're going to gently let each knee fall in like windscreen wipers, just side to side, starting to release all the muscles around that nice ball and socket hip joint. Just check in, see how those joints are feeling right now. Come back to center. We're going to take everything over to the left-hand side to the point where the knee contacts the mat. We want to get into this 90-90 position with the knees. So 90-90, almost 90-90. Then you're going to frame this front foot. So ideally hand close to heel, close to knee here, and fold over here, focusing on the hips, and see maybe into the lower back and the back of the pelvis and the glutes, which muscles you release. Coming back up. Here, this is a bit of a challenge for this outer part of the hip. Keeping this knee down here, the back knee down, just see if you can lift that back ankle ever so slightly. If it cramps, don't worry, that's bound to happen some of the time. This is a muscle that doesn't really get used that often, so it might be scared when we're asking it to use. Lower that heel. Now we're just going to take the arms out wide, squeezing the fists. We're going to bow over again, using the balance and the muscles. Use your core, come back up. And again, just try and lift that back heel ever so slightly. Just lift, even if it's just the intention, send the signals to the heel and lower. Using your hands, place this front heel on top of this outer part of the knee here. See if you can extend this knee down towards the mat as much as possible. Don't worry if it's touching, just send it towards it. And then place your hands behind you, fingers facing forwards, bring everything up. So we can come to this lovely figure 4 stretch where we can rock from side to side, feeling it in this bulky muscle here now, this left hand glute. Left hand glute? Well, it's just the left glute. Left hand side glute. Then find stillness, flex this left foot, extend it all the way up, using your quad and your hip flexor, just lower back down to giving birth again. We'll do the other side, so taking everything over to your left hand side. Find this 90-90 position. Framing this front leg, so ideally hand as close to the sole of the foot as possible, as close to the knee, and we're just going to fold over, keep the pelvis where it is. Enjoy stretching all those little muscles surrounding the pelvis and the hip joint. Come back up. Try and lift this back heel, just ever so slightly. One side might feel more difficult than the other. And lower. Hands straight out to the side, find your balance. Engage in your hips, your glutes, your core as we lower down just to wherever's working for you. Come back up. And let's try and lift that back ankle again. See if it can lift it a little bit higher. Release. Place the hands down temporarily. Use your hand to place this ankle on top of this outer part of the knee. Send this front knee down towards the mat so you're feeling a stretch in the pelvic hip area. And then from here, hands behind you, fingers facing forwards. Come onto your left sole of your foot so we can come to this lovely glute stretch for the right side now. Side to side. Find stillness. Flex that foot. Send it all the way in front of you. Straighten your leg as much as you can. And with control, slowly lower down. Cross your legs over. Take the weight over the hands or swing legs round to coming into tabletop position. Make sure your hands are under your shoulders, knees are under your hips. From here, we're just going to lift the left leg straight out to the side, as if you're a dog having a wee. So this is an abduction, and then squeeze it together, adduction. Lift it up, moving this plane from side to side. Squeeze together, lift up, squeeze together, lifting up. We're going to do some external rotation now, so anti-clockwise with this knee going all the way back. All the way back. Externally rotating that hip joint all the way back. Now internal rotation, we're going clockwise forwards with the knee. 1, 2, and 3. Great, replace that one. Let's do the other side. So just to start with, dog wheel, lift straight up to the side. And then as we lower down to abduction. Sorry, adduction. Lift it up to adduction, away from the body. Towards the body, abduct. Lift it, sorry, adduct. I'm confusing myself here. Lift it up and close. It doesn't really matter what they're called as long as you're doing the action. Lift it straight up to the side. External rotation, so send the knee clockwise all the way back. Send the knee clockwise. Externally rotate. And forwards. Anti-clockwise. Internally rotate. Great. Come back to center. Step your left foot, start with the right, so step your right foot in between your hands. From here, we're going to lift the torso all the way up, finding this 90-90 again. So from here, rather than having a low lunge coming forwards, keeping the pelvis up here, so head over heart over pelvis. Tuck your pelvis under ever so slightly, so looking down towards your belly button. Tucking that under, you should feel a nice stretch up through this psoas, this hip flexor on the left. Now lengthen the spine. Just take the weight forwards ever so slightly. Pivot on this back knee so the foot goes off to the right, off to the mat. Then we're going to lunge forwards onto that right leg. Finding this kneeling warrior 2. So really opening up your pelvis here. Opening up those hips, engaging into your glutes. Then take the pelvis, torso back, pivot back on that front back foot, lower the hands, frame the foot, slide your right foot back, other side, so step in between the hands with the left foot. To start with, find your 90-90. Head over heart, over hips, tuck under with the pelvis ever so slightly, so engaging your core, look down to your belly button. Feel how that stretches this right hip flexor now. Then lifting the head and the neck. Take the weight forwards ever so slightly. Right foot goes off the mat so we can pivot to the side. Oh, that's hot there. So I'm just going to shift here. That's really hot on the sole of my foot. Then we're going to lunge forwards into this knelt warrior 2. So opening your pelvis. Engage these glute muscles here. Keep lunging forwards. Then we come back. Pivot that back knee. Take the weight forwards, frame the foot. Come all the way back. From here, take your right foot in between your hands again. Heel toe your foot across to your left hand, so your knee is in line with the right heel in line with the left knee. Just take the hands further forwards, so you've got this gap underneath the armpit where we can come onto the blade of the right foot, flexing the foot and just rocking side to side. As if we were going down towards pigeon, but not going there. You'd feel this, firstly in your left hip flexor, front of the left leg, but also in the right glute. I really love this hip opening stretch. Great, come back to center. Take the hands back, slide your right foot back. Other side, left foot forwards. Heel toe it across to the right hand, so the heel is in line with the knee. Hands go forwards, and you can see this gap here. We're just gonna rock from side to side. Focus on your left glute and your right hip flexor. The rocking motion might help you release a bit further. Great, come back to center. Frame your foot, slide it back to tabletop. We can either do the same again now, or if you want more of a challenge, we're going to step this right foot over to the left hand, heel in line with knee. So do the same again, or if you'd like to come up, extending that back leg, hands forwards again, same thing onto the blade of the right foot, just rocking side to side. you get a deeper stretch here. And you can see how low you can go, keeping that back leg extended if your knee's off the floor. We'll all come back to center, framing the foot. Slide that foot back, tabletop. Other side. Left foot forwards, across to right hand, heel in line with knee. Either knee down, back knee down, or lift that back knee so you're in a high lunge, leg position, then rocking side to side. You might feel this release the lower back as well. It's all part of the pelvic hip area. Great, come back to center, frame the foot all the way back to tabletop. Tuck your toes under, lift your knees, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. Just walk through your dog, moving your hips from side to side, finding any little extra bits of release here. Come back down to tabletop. Now, sideways on your mat. I'm not going to come too far forwards because of this really hot metal bit, but knees onto your mat. You want to get your knees as wide as possible, your feet flexed so that they're on the ankles, are ideally on the inside ankles on the floor. Knees as wide as possible, come down onto the forearms for this frog stretch. So we're trying to open the pelvis here, open the hip joints, that widest part of the abduction, the opening. Tuck your tailbone under and send the tailbone back and you'll feel a deeper stretch. Just going to show you from the side. So we don't want to be arching the spine here. You'll feel, if you go from an arch to a tuck under, it's opening more in the front part. And then if you send the pelvis back, you're really starting to open that. Imagine you've got really flexible frog's legs. Take one more deep breath here. As you exhale, see if you can go deeper into the stretch. Take the weight forwards, bringing the knees in. Last couple of stretches coming onto the back. Lower down, knees up. Right ankle onto left knee, top of the left knee. Send your right knee away to start with, as far away as possible so you're engaging this right glute. Then pull everything towards you, reaching around and through this gap. Find a bind, so either underneath the thigh or on top of the shin. Pull everything towards you. Send your right knee away as you pull your left knee forwards. Deepen the stretch. Breathing in. As you exhale, we can release the pose. Other side, so left ankle on right thigh. Send that left knee away to start with, then bring everything towards you. Reach through, find your bind. Pull it towards you. So as you use the arms to pull the right leg in towards you, send the left knee away, and you'll really feel that in that left glute. One more deep breath in. And exhale, release that. Just place both soles of the feet down on the floor, feet as wide as the mat, and just let the knees fall in, one at a time, to finally release any areas in the hip joint. So thank you for joining me for this short class. I hope your hips feel more open, more available now. This is a great class to do before or after exercise that's going to involve those hips, or before or after sitting down behind a computer for a long period of the day, because you want to keep all the muscles strong and long, strengthen and lengthen. That's how we really take care of the muscles in the body and therefore take care of the joints. So thank you again for joining me for this class. I hope you enjoyed it. Please try out the other classes in this series. I look forward to seeing you again. Until then, namaste.